Got to lose, 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 got to lose.
Hey guys, it's Dalt, and I'm hosting today's video. We are going to see some harem fantasy romance anime with a cool male lead. Before we go any further though, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Starting off with number 10, Our Last Crusade, or The Rise of a New World. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on October 2020, and will be having 12 episodes approximately. Its genres are action, military, romance, and fantasy. A great war has raged for years between a scientifically advanced empire and Nebulis, the realm of the witches, until the youngest knight ever to receive the title of the empire's strongest meets the princess of the rival nation. Though they are sworn enemies, the knight is taken by her beauty and dignity, and the princess is moved by his strength and way of life. Will the fighting between them ever be allowed to end? Number 9. Isuka. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on January 2015 with 10 episodes. Its genres are action, comedy, ecchi, romance, school, seinen, and supernatural. Poor Shinichiro Asano has the worst of luck. His parents abandoned him and ran off to Europe. If that isn't bad enough on its own, they barely left him any money to take care of himself. In order to pay rent and keep a roof over his head, he has to work. Unfortunately, he was fired from his last job, and as a high school student, he doesn't have many other prospects. One evening, he's attacked by a centipede monster on his way home. Shinichiro is saved by a mysterious girl with a bow and arrow, who he later discovers as Sakuya Shimazu, a beautiful student who attends his school. But when he later helps an injured girl, he discovers two things. First, the injured girl isn't a human at all, but rather a Nekomata, a two-tailed demon cat. And second, Sakuya comes from a family of exorcists who've protected humanity from rogue monsters and spirits for generations. Number 8. Donsai Bunri No Crime Edge. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on July 2006 with 13 episodes. Its genres are action, romance, fantasy, and seinen. Kiri Himura has an obsession with beautiful hair, specifically cutting it. This bizarre trait is what leads him to seek out a rumored long-haired ghost who lives in the abandoned house on a hill. However, he finds not a ghost, but a girl with long flowing hair named Owai Mashina Koji, the Hair Queen, whose hair cannot be cut due to a family curse. Owai explains that there is a death game surrounding her, and that if she is killed by a cursed object, amply named a killing good, the wielder gets their wish granted. After protecting Owai from authors, killing goods users, he learns that there is in fact a killing good passed down in his own family, a pair of scissors used by his ancestor to commit murders. Number 7. 11 Eyes. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on October 2009 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, ecchi, fantasy, and school. When the sky turns red, the moon turns black, and monsters begin roaming the streets. Satsuki Kakeru is at a loss for what to do. Along with his best friend Yuka, they try to decipher why they have been sent to this strange world, which is seemingly empty aside from themselves. However, when the Red Night ends, Kakeru and Yuka believed it was all a dream, until it happens again, and they are left in a dangerous situation. They meet 4 others in the same predicament. Kusakabe Mizuru, an expert swordsman, Tachibana Kukuri, a strange mute girl who looks uncannily like Kakeru's deceased sister, Hirahara Yukiko, a lively young girl whose personality reverts to that of a cold killer when her glasses are removed, and Tajima Takahisa, a young pyrokineticist. Number 6. Freezing. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on January 2011 with 24 episodes. Its genres are action, sci-fi, harem, drama, romance, ecchi, martial arts, and seinen. Decades into the future, humanity is under siege by an alien race known as the Novas. These inhuman beings leave devastation in their wake whenever they appear, with the efforts to stave them off becoming known as Nova Clashes. Young women known as Pandoras and young men known as Limiters are implanted with stigmata to give them superhuman powers and are trained into military academies, where they must learn to work together if humanity is to have a chance of surviving. Freezing tells the story of Kuzaya Oi as he sets out for his first day at the West Genetics Military Academy, right when a battle royale is being undertaken by the Pandoras. It is here that he mistakes Satellizer L. Bridget, a powerful Pandora known as the Untouchable Queen, as his deceased sister, and embraces her. Number 5. Omamori Himari. This anime has been subbed. Premiered on January 2010 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, ecchi, harem, martial arts, school, and superpower. After the death of his parents, Yuto Omakawa lives a pretty ordinary life in the city. The only problem he has to worry about while attending school alongside Rinko, his next-door neighbor, is his cat allergies. That all changes on his 16th birthday when Ayakashi, a supernatural creature, attacks him for the sins of his ancestors. Luckily, he is saved by Himari, a mysterious cat woman with a sword, who explains that Yuto is the scion of a family of demon slayers, and she is there to protect him now that the charm that kept him hidden from the supernatural forces of the world has lost its power. Number 4. DC Decato. This anime has only been subbed. Premiered on July 2003 with 52 episodes. Its genres are harem, drama, magic, and romance. Every year the flowers bloom. Mysterious cherry blossoms blooming all over a crescent-shaped island. That island is the island of Hatsune. The main character who goes to Kazami Academy, Asakura Junichi, has the power to see the dreams of other people in his sleep. He was also taught magic by an old lady that allows him to create sweets. One day, Junichi seems to have someone else's dream again while he was sleeping. Inside that dream, a girl who was a childhood friend of his appeared. But he was woken up by his sister Asakura Nemu, forcing him to come back to his regular life. Nemu doesn't actually have any blood relation to Junichi, but their bond is deeper than any other real brother or sister. So deep that it gives the illusion that they're lovers. Number 3. Good Luck, Ninomiya-kun. This anime has been subbed. Premiered on October 2007 with 12 episodes. Its genres are harem, comedy, ecchi, and fantasy. Shungo Ninomiya is just an ordinary, run-of-the-mill high school student who lives at home with his older sister, Ryoko. At least when she's not away doing her job as a mercenary. However, Shungo's life ceases to be normal the moment a cute girl named Mayu Tsukimura descends into the middle of his school's campus in a military-grade helicopter. It turns out, Ryoko sent this girl, along with her older brother, Mikihiro, to live at the Ninomiya household. But the newly arrived siblings are a little special. Mayu is, in fact, a succubus and her brother is an incubus. And, as if the circumstances are not problematic enough, Mayu is crippled with androphobia, the fear of men, and it's up to Shungo to help her overcome this at the behest of his sister. Ryuko plans to force Mayu to become closer to Shungo, and to do this, she'll employ some questionable methods such as having them share the same bed, and even take baths together. Number 2. Nagasarate Erentau. This anime has only been subbed. Premiered on April 2007 with 26 episodes. Its genres are harem, comedy, romance, ecchi, fantasy, and shonen. Ikuto Taohohin just had a fight with his old man, one that led him to make a rash decision to run away from home. He boards a ship, deciding to take a vacation, but the ship is suddenly hit by a huge storm, one that sends Ikuto overboard. When he regains consciousness, he realizes he is still alive on some island. An isolated island. An isolated island with nothing but girls. Beautiful girls. Stranded on an island with only girls, no electricity, gas, radio, television. Like he was back in the Stone Age. Number 1. Love Hina. This anime has been dubbed. Premiered on April 2000 with 24 episodes. Its genres are comedy, ecchi, harem, romance, shonen, and slice of life. Kaitaro Urashima promised a girl when he was young that they would meet up again at Tokyo University in the future. Sadly, in the national practice exam, Kaitaro ranked 27th from the bottom. Knowing his grandmother owned a hotel, Kaitaro intended to stay there while he continued his studies for Tokyo U, only to find out that the hotel had been long transformed into an only girls' dormitory. Through an odd twist of fate, Kaitaro eventually became the manager of the dorm, beginning his life of living with 5 other girls.